here tonight at South St. Paul High School for some non-conference girls basketball tonight. Andover taking on your own South St. Paul Panthers here on the Panther Activities Network. There's the anthem. We'll now hear from PA announcer Chris Bachman for tonight's starting lineups. All right, there you have our starting lineups. This game, for those of you tuning in, hey, welcome to the Packer Activities Network. I am Tyler Rose, and I'm going to be bringing you this non-conference girls basketball action tonight. This game, which was supposed to be played in Andover, that is until last night when South St. Paul was unable to put together a bus and bus driver to make the trip. Andover agreed on very short notice to drive on over. We are greatly appreciative that they did. And because of that, Andover is technically the home team. They are wearing the black. South St. Paul donning the white jerseys tonight. We are just about ready to get underway here. Good control by Andover. Quick breakout layup. That was Waller. Just strong a right-handed effort. And now here comes the Packers, stolen by Peterson. She'll take it all the way to Converts. Pace early on for Andover. Watson pulls up on the three. Long. Run down by Waller. Here comes Andover for their first offensive set of the night. South St. Paul looked to force the jump ball. Ball was called. Here comes the first line change for South St. Paul. You'll see them doing this quite a bit tonight. And head coach Austin Junker loves to rotate and shifts so they can push the pace themselves. High shot volume team. Pass stolen by Baller. Takes back up. White drives baseline. Miller. Deep three. By Baller, and she finds nothing but net. So, zone pressure here from the Huskies. Corner three up and good. And Natalie Henry just checked into the game. Shot volume is the key to the game for South St. Paul. Coach Austin Junker saying three-pointer up by White, just off. Second effort, unsuccessful by Miller. Third attempt, finally controlled. And then bobbled by Engleby. Andover resets into Miller. Good right-handed turn up and in. Miller will certainly represent a size mismatch down the wall night for the Packers. As Andover picks up before Sophie White. Senior guard. Andover pulls back there. Zone trap. Now they're just going to extend that to a half court. A 1-2-2 zone. So saying head coach Austin Junker preaches shot volume to his girls. He says their target is 77 shots per game. As that three-pointer nearly rattles in. So that was Anderson, Bella Anderson. Put that shot up. 23 shots, 77 shots per game rather is head coach Junker's goal. And from the looks of it, Baller slices through for the layup. Andover has similar ambitions in terms of shot attempts in this game. Loose ball grabbed by Baller too. Overhead to Miller. Another strong turn to the right hand. Just long on this attempt. And then picking up the foul is sophomore Morgan Miller. Both teams so far looking to push the tempo offensively. Baller with another fast break layup. In her eyes, but poked away by Abby Roseburg. And here's Roseburg now harassing Piper Engleby, the sophomore guard for the Huskies. Three-pointer up by White. Off the mark, and here come the Packers. Spin move. Off and under by that's Ava Wassel. Correction. I have the wrong roster. No good by Wassel. And then a quick three in transition by Engleby. Now Roseburg looks to break down this aggressive zone. You see it there? Trapped in the corner. Stolen. And going to the right is number 2, Sophie Purcell. I think I got that right. Sometimes the ponytail gets on me. That's number 1. Well, those of you in the comment section watching from Andover can certainly let me know. We do have a live comment section here for this game, as does every live feed on the Packer Activities Network. That looks to be number 1. That is Lexi Indep. Georgia 4-4. Strong move to her left, forcing the help side defense to come down the foul. Caroline McLaughlin, the Packer, coming down and grabbing some arm. 4-4 misses the first. Addresses an untied shoe, likely culprit of any missed free throw. 4-4 ready for the second attempt. Soft touch on that one, bounces in, and here comes McLaughlin. In the post with Johansson. Happy feet though for the sophomore forward. 5'10", Lori Johansson. Now a little full court pressure from the Packers. Inbounded to Frost. Cross court to Beckman. And to 4-4. Long on the post move. And here comes Roseberg. Kick out to Squira. Anna Squira, the junior, hits the corner three. That's the lead in half for the Huskies. Almost forcing a turnover, almost forcing a couple turnovers of the Packers. Skip pass from 4-4 to Indeck. No good on the three. That three-pointer good by Bauer. Just like that, a tie game. Talking to Coach Austin Junker after every one of the squad's matchups so far this year, and he's told me that in every game that this Packers girls team has played, they have gotten the quality of shots they wanted to and the quantity. It's just a matter of not having hit many of them. Not having hit many of them, but so far, shots are falling for both teams. Errant post feed. Another turnover. And here come the Packers looking to take the lead for the first time in the game, as we'll see another shift. Check into the scorer's table. 4 of these 5 left, not long for the game. Roseberg drives left. Forces the issue. Earns an out-of-bounds play. Here come several in white. Too many to name. I'll try though. Anna Erickson, Olivia Bonk. Like the only one that stayed on the court was McLaughlin. Jenna Sherry. Turnover, Bonk unable to save it. Who else came in there? Number 20. That's Square. She might have already been on the court. Hard to say. Ballard drives, kicks left to 4-4. Long. Good box out by Erickson. Tangle up with Ballard. Shot up by Sherry. Well long. Olivia Vaughn almost corrals it, and then doing her best. Name your Minnesota Vikings quarterback impression. The chuck goes out of bounds. Still sitting at 12-12 with 11:20 to go in the first half. Erickson over to McLaughlin. Back up top to Squirrel. Drives left. Some contact. Nothing called though. Kick out to McLaughlin. Ball pulls up for three. Well, right. 10-5. Sure to save it. To no avail. And Andover will regain possession. 11 minutes to go here on the Packer Activity Network as Roseburg forces the issue. Andover now to inbound from the short sideline, which is always the most uncomfortable place to inbound a basketball from. Full court pressure here by Henry. Good feed from, that was Andover into Miller. Miller now with 4 points on the night. Travel called. 3 officials tonight for the Varsity crew. Some full court pressure here from the Packers. Waller inbound to Frost. Frost drives, kicks to nobody. Packer ball. Well, we were saying this game's supposed to be played in Andover tonight. It was always on the schedule as an away game for South St. Paul. But no buses, no bus drivers. Andover agreeing, very, very kindly agreeing to host this game at a different school. Andover is the home team. Good feed transition to Miller. She converts, leading all scorers now with 6. Right behind her is her teammate Anna Voller with 5. Roseburg dribbles left, picks up, and Austin Junker takes a 60-second timeout. This would be, for all of you watching the first game on the pan, you seeing the ads down at the bottom of the screen. We would love to get some advertising. New network here at South St. Paul High School, the Packer Activities Network. And now we're looking for people that want to support the network. See our businesses, advertisements down at the bottom of the screen during all Packer activities. That the pan is going to be live streaming this year. We are going to bring you all home boys and girls basketball, JV and varsity, all home wrestling. Also here to stream special events. Anything happening in this gym all year, we'll get it. We brought you volleyball in the fall. We've got cameras set up at the football field now for soccer and football. No shortage of good TV to watch here on the pan. And with just under 10 minutes to go, South St. Paul looking to even things up again. They won't do it on this possession, down 4. But the emphasis during that timeout was clearly ball movement. Attacking on that drive was, I believe that was Anna Squira. Had the ball stripped from her at the last second. Inbounded to Johansson. Drives right, gets her own rebound, goes up through some arms, maybe a little contact there. Shot hits the bottom of the backboard. Now driving left on ball is Sophie White. Looked like Olivia Vaughn. Just straight up pushed her with the left hand as she turned the corner. Vaughn with a nice shove from behind. No call. New shift in for the Packers, and here comes Roseburg. Out to Henry for 3, and it hits. Natalie Henry, senior guard in white. more full court pressure from the Packers. Trying to trap, but that was Engelby who got right through it and then was tripped for her efforts. Henry caught her with a foot, and here come a fresh 5 in the white. Erickson, Bonk, Lori Johansson, McLaughlin, and Kavoya, maybe? Hope that's Square. Some griping from the decent crowd. Good crowd tonight. I think the official just pointed the wrong way. They sorted out. South St. Paul basketball. 8 minutes to go in the half. There goes Square driving right. Out to Erickson. Gobbles the collection. Back to Square, who might shoot that. Chooses not to. Long. Swirling around. She'll shoot that one, and maybe shouldn't have. So we've seen the Packers these last 4 or 5 minutes of game lose some of that accuracy we saw from the three-point line in the first few minutes. They took this from a 12-6 Husky lead, evened it up in 2 possessions from the three-point line as 4-4 is pushed from behind by Bonk. And that is 440. The senior forward will earn 2 free throws. Off on the first one. South St. Paul, these last, it's only a 3-point game, all things considered, but a few air balls now from the line for the Packers. McLaughlin thought about it, chose not to, stolen by Engelby, quick hands. And then up to Indeck, who is checked from underneath the basket by Johansson. Attacking style of basketball for Andover. Quick pressure, getting that ball, transition up the court. Always looking high-low. Getting a lot of uncontested layups and then some very contested layups, aka free throws. That's South St. Paul sends Kate Weaver into the game for the first time. And Ava Wasta. Another steal. This one is Sophie White. She'll go all the way with the left hand and lay it in quite nicely. Lead growing now to the largest of the game, 7 for Andover. Another story developing here. Andover already in the bonus. Good look. That was Rasta looking down to, I believe, Skura. Shot attempt blocked, though. Free throws coming the rest of the half for the Huskies. South St. Paul with 7 fouls, and that would be the 4th team foul on Andover. Sophie White called the hack. And another inbound attempt for Natalie Henry. Good look into Roseberg, but she lost her footing. Looked like she had a layup on the grabber versus the make basket. They'll press on a make, fall back on a miss, but South St. Paul choosing to press even on a miss, ultimately forcing the issue down on the opposite baseline. A lot of contact being let go by these three officials today. Both ways, especially on the Andover drives. Seeing a lot of arm bars out, not getting called, but it's consistent, which is all the coaches would ever want. Either drives left, coach Junker adamant that there was a smack on the wrist, which there very well might have been, but like we said, a lot of contact both ways, not being called tonight. Think of it as an opportunity to really sharpen up your inbound plays. We've seen a shot volume again. Coach Junker's desired shot volume is 77 shots per game. How did they come up with that number? I don't know, but there must be some sort of sabermetrics to it. Andover really not allowing a lot of quick shots, like we saw in the first few minutes of the game from the Packers. And then on the other end, seeming to now unlock that South St. Paul press a little bit. Now hold called. We'll see if they called it on Roseburg or against Roseburg. They're going to call it on Andover. That's on 4-4. Roseburg got the steal, collected the foul. At high pressure, you see that high pressure right up. 30 feet from the basket by White. That is making it very hard to get a quick shot. Transition three-pointer, especially not a factor tonight. Fed into Miller. Good job by McLaughlin trying to come over and steal that one from the help side, but just a little undersized is the South St. Paul senior. As Miller finds her 8th point of the game on that. Short corner. Good elbow jumper by Imbeck. Baseline drive, kick back out to the elbow. Here goes Roseburg attacking. A lot of contact on that one. Certainly saw the arm get pushed out of the way. Three-pointer up by Beckman, Caleb Beckman, junior forward, and 4-4 picking up another foul. That's her third already. There's a quick 3 fouls for senior Georgia 4-4. That foul also putting Andover at 6, meaning South St. Paul also in the bonus now. 1-1 each way for both teams. And once again, we would like to encourage anyone watching the pan, liking what they're seeing. If you know any businesses who would fancy advertising with us, you see the banner on the bottom of the screen. We are also looking to run some full screen commercials during timeouts such as this one, intermissions certainly. Email the pan at apps.ssPPS.org to inquire about advertising. We would love to have you on board here at the Packer Activities Network. This is a new project at South St. Paul Secondary, being administered by me. I am Tyler LaRose. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to, at Coach_LaRose. I am the head volleyball coach here at South St. Paul High School, and executive director, producer, play-by-play, and color commentator, running the production truck outside South St. Paul Secondary, and rejected by Roseburg, and she will earn a trip to the free throw line. Smooth release by the senior Abby Roseburg. Now looking to cut the lead single digits. And she does, and with 3.5 minutes to go, South St. Paul really looking to keep the pressure on. Now this is where they've struggled. After that initial wave of pressure is broken, what do the Packers do? Oftentimes, that very same thing has played out tonight. Miller down low all by herself. 34-6-2. Sophomore forward, Morgan Miller. Once that initial wave of pressure by the Packers is broken, there are oftentimes 3 black jerseys back there and only 2 white jerseys. Miller off on the second, lead back to 10. That is the second edge of that sword if you're going to be a pressing defense. As Bauer short on the deep 3 attempt. Though almost forces a held ball. You see the trap. The officials aren't. I saw one official point, saw the lead point, Andover ball, but the trail pointed to South St. Paul. Trail prevails. Trail prevails, and Packers with the ball. Corey Johansson looking to go right, then left, then back to the right. Out to Erickson. Johansson drives up, spins back to the right, strong move. Chooses to kick out to Sherry. Long on the 3-point attempt. South St. Paul gets to try it again. And a couple of girls around the screen. For the Sherry. Pulls up from about 8. South St. Paul getting a lot of Sherry follows her shot. South St. Paul getting some very good looks. A lot of shot attempts from 8 feet in as that ball unable to be collected by Miller. Pass looked just a bit behind her from India. But South St. Paul is finding success attacking the rim tonight so far. A lot of contact not being called, certainly, but that's going both ways. And now we're going to see an illegal screen called on Johansson. Coach Junker asked me for an explanation as to why that is not being called. And fun fact, I can vouch for the officials because I am myself a varsity official. I'm officiating tomorrow, boys varsity, over on the west side of the metro. But illegal screen is certainly a point of emphasis this year. Square grabs the board, and then looks like she got hit in the head. McLaughlin's going to take it, try and go through 3 black shirts, and is dispossessed by Frost. And Emma Frost won't get many layups easier than that in her career. A lot of contact not being called down low in this game. However, illegal screening. Nice pass into Miller from Frost. Illegal screen is a point of emphasis this year in the officials. Spears, so anytime you're setting that screen and the player doesn't, a blind screen and the player can't. Clara hits the 3. That was Anna to Anna. Erickson to Squara. One final note on the illegal screen. Anytime you are setting a screen on a defender, an off defender who cannot see you Correction, that's Peterson. Can't tell all these Andover jerseys. Gold numbers, thick numbering. Can't really tell. Sometimes the 2s and the 3s and the 8s all look the same. The 5s, all those blocky letters. Correction, numbers. And a loose ball foul. The officials now discussing who's going to be the free throw shooter. Looks like Waska will step up to the stripe. Well off on a free throw. Gathered by Frost. Pushed up to Peterson. Baseline by Imdeck. Frost passes up on the 3. Back to Imdeck from the corner. Who hits? I believe the score is wrong. Yep, there it is. 34-24. McLaughlin driving. Her leg was blocked. She chose to go for it anyway. Perhaps didn't need to. The official then pointed towards South St. Paul. But did give the ball to Andover, which appeared to be the right call because clearly Henry was the last to touch it. And another left corner 3. This one from Piper Engleby. And she hits that one to send us into halftime. So a nice 8-0 run by Andover to end the first half. That sees, after 18 minutes, Andover up 37 to 24. We're going to mute the audio here for a little bit, and we will have all the second half action right here on the Packer Activities Network.
We're back with second half action. We did fix the audio. Turns out the mic was really bad. So St. Paul starts the half with a turnover. Thanks to Amanda Brings for tweeting at me at Coach_LaRose, letting me know. We are using a second mic here. Audio quality is not going to be as great, but at least it will be audible. We're back with second half. We did fix the audio. Layup for Anna Voller right out of the break. That brings her up to 7 points. Third for Andover in scoring. Imdak had 9 in the first half, and Morgan Miller led all scorers on the court with 11. For South St. Paul, Abby Roseberg had 4, and Natalie Henry and Anna Squira each had 6. As Coach Junker implores his girls to swing the ball, Roseberg drives right all the way and earns a trip to the line.
Number 4, Sophie White.
Roseberg. Aggressively in the first half. Made it to the line. Huskies, 15-foot pull-up effort by Angleby. Just long. Johansson Glory Johansson at that. Nearly saving that point. Not that point, I'm thinking volleyball. Nearly saving that ball. Unable to. Gathered by McLaughlin. Here come the Packers. With a bit of urgency, out to Bonk. Looks down low, no one there. And I believe they're going to rule that Bonk had a foot on the line as she was wrestling with 4-4 for that ball. Turnover by the South St. Paul junior. Sends the ball back to the Huskies and attacking right away. A good feed down low was White into 4-4. I believe the foul was called on Olivia Bonk. Yep. No. It's called an offensive foul somehow. Looks like the foul was called on 4-4 somehow. Not sure what she did. That is her 4th. Potentially an early development in the second half. Foul trouble for Georgia 4-4. Quick 3 on the other end by, I believe that was 4. That was Stella Labor. South St. Paul putting a little extra pressure on that corner 3. We saw Imdak hit a couple of those in the first half. This time feeds down low to Miller. Finishes comfortably. Extending her game-leading scoring total to 13. Bauer losing control in the corner. Packers hang on to it though. Out of bounds by Johansson. Rolling around on the floor are Bauer and Moby, perhaps. Held ball will remain with South St. Paul, and Labor out to Roseburg, looking to drive again, shut down by Imdak. To Labor, banks in the three-pointer. We all know that she was 100% trying to do that. It was Voller driving left. Out to Imdak. Back to Imdak in the corner. That cross court over to Angleby, and South St. Paul forces the turnover.
In the number 15 that's a ball.
Kind of balance play, running McLaughlin around a couple screens. A little rushed on the shot, perhaps. Kept alive by Anna Erickson. And no luck on the third attempt by the Packers. And all the way is Frost. Layup through some contact. No good, but corralled by Morgan Miller.
And you lost your phone.
Sounds like a lost cell phone tonight.
Huskies.
Three-pointer by Miller that time. Long two. And not a lot of communication following that whistle. Ball to Andover. Let's go the Huskies. Miller collecting points 18 and 19. Roseburg answers for the Packers. Peterson that time feeding Miller. And Morgan Miller now with 21 points in this game. We're driving. Another good look for Roseburg. Having a tough time fighting through that last little bit of contact, though, as the senior. Nevertheless, still going after every rebound. The timeout taken by Andover as the Huskies were pushing the ball up the court. Now that we have some good audio, hopefully people are tuning back in. And plug the pan one more time. The Packer Activities Network here is a new project for South St. Paul Secondary. We exist to promote and broadcast all Packer activities in all their forms. So far this year, we brought you quite a bit of volleyball in the fall. We have cameras at Edinger Field ready for football and soccer next year. Brought you homecoming, royalty, the coronation, and are looking to bring South St. Paul a lot more of the Packer activities. Anything coming out of this school, you'll find right here on this network as a backcourt violation. Looks like the ball may have come off of Engleby's foot. Kicked it into the backcourt accidentally. And here comes Roseburg again, looking undeterred. Shake Engleby. Really turning over, but staying with it into Bauer in the short corner. This is the jumper. Andover now settling into some offense. Quick three up and good by Piper Engleby. Like 13 now for Engleby on the night. I'm trying my best to read the banners on the other side of either side of the scoreboard. Keeping track of player points and fouls. I am sitting in a weird angle though. I believe that says 13. Maybe it's 10. Maybe it's 10. Hard to say. I do apologize for the audio. I was notified by one of the South St. Paul players, actually, Amanda Brings. Must be watching from home. Amanda, if you're watching, hope you're doing well. The ball goes to the Huskies. And she also messaged me, as one of our volleyball players, messaged me in the volleyball group chat that we have and said, Coach, the audio isn't working. So I checked, and sure enough, the audio was very crackly and bad. So we apologize for that. Trying out a new microphone tonight here. Or hit the ground hard there. Her arms up in protest for a charge. Nothing doing though. And now here Huskies, and here comes another shift for the Packers. Looks like Sherry in and Yebio in, as well as Glory Johansson. Sherry pestering Engleby in the backcourt. Engleby turns the corner. And Peterson cutting across the lane open, unable to hit her though. In the legs by Voller. Goes left and finishes. Very nice move by Anna Voller. More guard for Andover. Great move between the legs. Got her defender leaning, attacked left, and finished all the way. Sherry driving baseline, a lot of contact. Good old-fashioned hip check. I believe that will be Caleb Beckman on the foul. Willie Peterson picks up the foul. As Jenna Sherry, sophomore guard for the Packers, off on the first, and Andover done a really good job the first 8 minutes of this second half, really emphasizing what got them their lead in the first half and exploiting some of the weaknesses in the South St. Paul defense. And just as I say that, South St. Paul failing to pick up a couple girls in transition after the free throw. Kick out to Beckman, long on the three, kept alive by Engelby. Drive by Peterson left-handed, a lot of contact, no call, and that's been consistent all night. Anyone's wondering where a lot of the whistles have been on contact on the drives, it's been pretty consistently not called all night by all three officials. By Frost, through some more contact. Emma Frost converts with the left hand. Now a 23-point lead for Andover. Gebio forced into an awkward pickup of the dribble at the elbow. Here come 5 new Packers. Roseburg, Waska, Ebert, Henry, Crone? Yes, Crone. There's a Crone on the floor. That is confirmed. And Labor, rather than. Okay. Eight and a half left in this game. At this point, South St. Paul probably trying to avoid running clock. 25-point lead. Magic number for that is 35. Not giving up, though, is Abby Roseburg. Full court pressure. Pretty consistent for most of the game on whoever's going to bring that ball up the court for Andover. It's aggressive move by 4-4. Power dribble into the lane. Stays with it, and the second chance bucket for the Huskies. By Bauer on an equally strong move of her own. Keep the lead at 25. Here comes Frost. Dispossessed by Bauer. Roseburg, who's going to look to drive right, kicks out. That was Crone, who thought about a shot and then passed it up. Madison Crone hasn't seen a lot of playing time tonight. Maybe that's the reason. She's not feeling in rhythm yet. She takes a seat, as does. Oh, Ebert's still on the court. Great pass by 4-4 into Beckman. Beckman just unable to convert. 4-4 stays with it. Draws the foul and hits. I wonder what this lead would be if Georgia 4-4 was still on the court for most of the first half. She picked up 3 fouls very early in the game, and then a 4th just seconds into the second half. A lot of contact on that rebound. That Ebert took an elbow to the mouth, maybe. Square up. Still getting these numbers figured out. Now that was square up. Ebert now for 3. Rick gathered up by Waska, unable to hit. My first year here at South St. Paul as a teacher and a coach, getting to know a lot of these varsity athletes. So I can bring you the best coverage here on the Packer Activities Network. You see the Banner on the bottom of the screen. If you want to advertise with the Pan, email thepan@apps.ssPPS.org, and we can get you set up for that. We would love to see some local businesses here helping out this network so we can get better microphones, apparently. Strong move by Kayla Beckman, 5'9" junior. Didn't see a lot of her in the first half, but coming in, playing well so far. Left-handed take by Squira. He hits, and I believe Coach Junker wants to take a timeout. 6:25 to go. The lead is 27. Yeah, like what you're seeing here on the Pan, but wish we had better microphones. A, you're not alone. And B, your friends that own businesses or whatever and say, hey, the Pan is pretty cool. They're putting everything on YouTube for free. Their microphone sounds like it was stuck inside a bag of Doritos. And you can make that happen. Half minutes to go. Second half has seen the Andover Huskies extend their lead. Double it or so. The story of the game has been both teams driving with success. South St. Paul just not getting the shot volume they're accustomed to. I talked about it in the first half. After you had all muted the broadcast because of our audio issues. But head coach Austin Junker for the Packers, I talked to him quite a bit. We actually play basketball together a couple days a week. And he says the magic number for this team is 77 shots per game. He's done the math, he's crunched the numbers, and he says that at 77 shots per game, they should get enough looks. Post move by Miller. Just a little bit strong, almost kept alive by 4-4, but Squira emerges with it, wants it back for a three. Correction, drive around some contact by 4-4. But Coach Junker does fancy his team's chances. Good collection and finish by Miller. At 77 attempts, he tells me he thinks his squad will get enough quality shots to be competitive against anybody they're playing. Is that going to be the fifth on 4-4? No, Imdek going to pick up that foul. Keeping Georgia 4-4's night alive on the court. In and out on the first free throw by Bauer. So 77 is the magic number, and I would guess that so far tonight they are only in maybe the low 50s, if that. Very unofficial stat I'm giving you, but certainly not the high shot volume that Coach Junker looks for. Press the issue and force a lot of turnovers just like that one. I think what we saw in the first half was a high trapping zone defense, almost a 1-2-2 defense by the Huskies that made life difficult for South St. Paul. And that lead is just extended. A lot of high-low action also for the team in black. Miller jumps that pass into Roseburg. Kept alive very nicely by Peterson. Imdek driving left. Unable to fight through the contact. Here comes Roseburg. The C's parted, but Abby chose not to use the backboard. Threw that one up a bit long. Still trying to trap are the Packers. See the attempt by McLaughlin and Roseburg in the back court. Some more of this high-low, exactly. Get the ball into the high post. 4-4. Cut in from the short Short corner by Miller, and that's worked quite well all night for the Huskies. Bauer hits a three. Lauren Bauer, junior guard, nothing but net. On the open look, Engelby drives out to Miller. Back to White. To Peterson. Well off on that three. Kept alive, though, nicely by Lexi Imbeck. Having a great night for the Huskies. Had 9 points in the first half. That is still her point total. But as 4-4 puts up a three. And rattles it out. Engelby picks up the foul and then perhaps sees her night come to an end. As do White and Miller. It's Coach Blake Nichols, looks to pull a few of his starters. They're being pestered. Feeds down to Johansson. Unable to make anything develop. Andover certainly has had the advantage in size and strength. Even with Morgan Miller off of the court. Still fancying themselves the bigger team down low, and that's what's made that high-low game such a challenge to defend for the Packers. You can run in tall, strong, fast girls from either wing. As Sherry's well long on the three. Smart play by Bauer. Throws it off the foot of, I believe that was 4-4. Roseberg feeds into Bauer. His shot, no good. Nearly kept alive by Johansson. And back again on the drive. She has initiated a lot of offense herself tonight. Nice green shoes, too. Those are the kind of shoes that might make you faster. They might literally make you faster. Mdeck short on the free throw. And now here, the bench erupts for Andover as it looks like number 20, Lacey Heppel, perhaps? Hope I got that right. Looks like number 20. Checking into the game. Yes, that is Heppel. A lot of love from her teammates as the freshman guard. Saw her get some action in the JV game. Heppel checks in. Sherry to Roseberg. Drives right. A little push off, pull up three, well long. Nearly kept alive by Waska. Brought up by Heppel. Over to Peterson. Back to Heppel. Swings over to Purcell. And she's got some fantastic looks. She moves to the open space very well. She sees the court well. Unable to convert, though, that time. And a held ball between not Purcell. That's going to be Heppel. Heppel and Roseberg. Freshman tying up the senior. Now another Husky getting the number called. Let's see who this one is. Bench screaming as, looks like number 33, Addie Winter. Yep, sophomore forward. The bench cheering, come on, Winter. Now it's 28. Why not get some of those JV girls in? Absolutely. Get a couple of quality varsity minutes. Those can prove to be invaluable. Get some stuff on film. Get the nerves out, perhaps. Caught that one on the wing, and there were a couple demands from the bench that she shoot it. Heppel now over to Purcell. Winter back up top to Beckman. Purcell, nope, not Purcell, that's Heppel. Gets open, drives left. Kicks out to Lily Peterson. Junior hits. Officially under a minute to go. There goes Bauer driving and converting. Good strong move by Lauren Bauer, junior captain. Looks like Coach Nichols requesting a timeout just to get a few substitutes into the game. Looks like we have number 12, Katrina Griffin, and number 44, Lorene 44. And there's one more that came in just now. It's like number 2, Purcell. Or 4 wanted to turn and get a shot up, but went without the ball. Look at that. Listen to the crowd. Lorene 44 with the and one. Her sister is on the court dancing. I'm assuming they're sisters. Same name. Same game. Lorene for the three-point play. Short on the free throw, much to the chagrin of her sister on the bench, who gives an emphatic clap. 2 seconds left. Three-pointer up by Johansson, no good. And that'll do it tonight as the Huskies come out and mob their teammates who saw some varsity action tonight. Good for them. Well-earned victory by the Andover Huskies tonight. Just proving to be a little too much for the Packers on all ends of the court. Aggressive trapping defense. Good high-low, inside-outside action on offense. That'll do it. And of course, they cleared the scoreboard, so I can't see what it said anymore, but good game all around for Andover. Good game by the Packers also. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in or tuning out now to the Packer Activities Network. We'll be bringing you some more action later this week. Don't worry. We'll have the audio figured out. It'll be great. So on behalf of South St. Paul Activities and the Packer Activities Network, I am Tyler LaRose. Right back here tomorrow, actually, with correction, basketball's gone. We've got the C team that are home, but these very girls go to St. Anthony Village. Boys in Simley tomorrow, hockey. No, hosting Simley. Girls at Hastings. Plenty of things to catch up on later in the week, and we will be right here to bring you all of them on the Packer Activities Network. I'm Tyler LaRose, and I'd tell you to have a safe drive home, but you're probably already there. So have a good night. Thanks for watching.